Okay, today I want to talk about a website which a lot of people overlook because it's had a little bit of a crazy time in the press. It's part of a process that I use out of this one here, this book here, the Entrepreneurial Handbook, which is about building global dynamic teams, virtual teams of people. But and it talks about Fiverr in particular for small tasks. It talks about Elance in particular for larger tasks. But what if you want someone who's local? What if you want someone you can actually meet with in person from time to time? Well, the number one with a bullet best site for that is Craigslist. Here is their front page. Now, the thing about Craigslist is it is highly localized as opposed to Fiverr, as opposed to Elance. So just for fun, let me look into where I happen to be right now, which is Austin, Texas. Here we are. And as you can see, there's lots of things that you can get on Craigslist. You can, I guess, rent houses and sell stuff. And unfortunately, it's had a little bit of a rough time in the press because of this personal section, which seems to include a whole bunch of strange adult stuff. And there are strange adults on this website, so you do have to keep your eye out for that safety side. But here's the piece that I use. I don't use it for jobs. I use it for this little hidden piece down here. I use it for gigs. So what are gigs? Gigs is where you find somebody to do anything. And as you can see here, this could be from a painter to a debris haul off needed, although debris spelt amusingly, which just makes it feel more like Craigslist. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into my account and show you what I've done in the past. Okay, here we are in my account, and what you can see here are a variety of posts that I've done in person in Austin over the last year or so. Let's have a quick look at the most recent one. So this is one that I posted to find a project manager. And you can see it's been deleted from Craigslist, which is to say it's no longer active, but I could repost it at any time. And what I've done here is I've written a quick job ad for someone that I wanted locally. And I've got to admit, in this particular post, I think I hired someone within maybe 3 hours of posting the job. And I'll often get 2 or 3 dozen people back after, even 2 or 3 days. So in this case, I like to always write for 3 criteria. And again, you can find more detail about how I do this in the Entrepreneurial Handbook. I like to write for talent, experience, and culture. Talent says, I want you to have these talents. Experience says, I want you to have this kind of experience. Culture says, I want you to be this kind of person. In this case, it just says, hey, I'm a writer speaker. I live in Austin, Texas. I'm looking for someone left-brained who's got great organizational skills, also maybe have some online skills, and you live in Austin. I'm looking for this kind of price point. And you can see here, I'm finding great people at around about $10, $15 per hour. Certainly, you can pay more than that, and probably you can pay less. And also here, I've got a spot on the map, which is a nearby cross street. I, for security reasons, don't tell people where I live. And when I meet with them, I certainly don't meet with them, at my house as a first position. But what happens is I basically post to one of these gigs. In that particular case, I think I probably posted to a writing gig. And so it popped up here. People start to write to me, and hey presto, I find my fantastic local person. So I highly recommend Craigslist. That's how you do it in rough form. More details in the Entrepreneurial Handbook if you want to grab a copy. Again, you go to timlevy.net. And jump into that particular book. I've got a bunch of books here. I'm just going to scroll down and shortcut it. That one there called the Entrepreneurial Handbook. Grab yourself a copy and it'll run through this kind of thing in way more detail.